Hey guys, what's going on? In today's video I'm going to be tackling all of this mess, and basically what I'm going to be doing is wrapping it in Loom tape. I've got 2 rolls of test tape. Well, one's actual test tape, the other's some Chinese stuff, and I've used about half of it doing some wiring before, which I've used for PC stuff. Basically all I'm going to do is I want to clean this whole wiring loom up, get all scraggly bits and stuff like this, make sure I've got the labels on everything still. And then that's about it. You just clean it up, wrap it around itself. It does stick to itself rather than stick to the loom, which is kind of a good thing because it means it can't really unravel itself, which is great for this type of situation. And this isn't going to be going in the car today because I need to get a gearbox first, and I want to do some sort of wire tuck. Also, I need to modify the loom a little bit, make it a little bit longer in some places. All I've done so far is separate the loom a bit so it's all come out equally, and you can see this is a really short loom. It is only the engine loom. I'm not going to do the full body harness because it's literally unnecessary, but literally all I'm going to do is wipe it down with a microfiber. Ignore this because it's going to go anyway. I'm doing a boot battery conversion thing, but literally all I'm going to do is wipe it down with a microfiber. It's not even a clean microfiber at that, just to get all the dust off it so it cleans it up a little bit so it has something to stick to first. And all this griminess, that needs to go. But if it can come out looking, you know, kind of like this, just not really dirty, then I'll be happy, because literally all I've got to do is wipe it down and stick it on. And I've got like odd little grounds like this, which I don't know what to do with yet. Basically, now I've got it all wiped down, all I'm going to do is start wrapping it bit by bit. This bit is going to stay as it is with the horrible crumminess for now, because I'm not quite sure what to do with that bit. It is a fuse box power, but also I don't know if I'm going to be able to reroute that. Now I've got to a bit of a point here. You can see already that this looks a hell of a lot better than that, but it's a bit of a tight spot. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to cut it where it is with a blade and then just wrap it around it with my hands instead of trying to get the whole tape through. But you can see just from that little bit, that looks a hell of a lot better than that, and it don't look like plasticky crap. The only thing I'd recommend doing is when you do it, overlap them a little bit. I don't know if the camera will pick it up very well, but overlapping them, that's when it sticks to each other, and that's basically when it stays where it is and won't unravel itself. But just as a comparison, like side to side, there you go. In my personal opinion, it looks a hell of a lot better. So far, this is what I've done on this section. Sorry if my arm blocks the camera on any of it. Like I said before, my tripod is broke, so I'm having to do this in a really weird fashion. Well, I've managed to wrap down in that corner, and you can't really tell there's a transition in it, especially when you're going to be looking into the engine bay. You're not going to be able to tell at all. But so far, it's looking absolutely amazing. This last bit I've got, I'm probably going to be able to finish up to about here, and that's when I'll go into 3 separate pieces, because there's a bit of loom down there. I'll go into 3 separate pieces there, and then it'll be kind of on the way to being done. So since I last spoke to you guys, basically all I've done is cover this transition up, wrap this little bit, wrap that bit, and wrap that bit. This is my first proper time using this tape, so, you know, don't blame me if it looks shit. I'm quite happy with it. This transition part was quite difficult to do because you got to wrap it over, then wrap it back around and whatnot, without leaving any major creases. I'm going to go over it again once I've started wrapping this, so it kind of seals it all up properly. But I think the next thing I want to do is start on this section, and this bit for now I'm just going to leave, and this bit here where you can see them all coming off of each other, I'm going to wrap that bit round just so it looks a little bit more tidy, and then it's basically a case of just wrapping every individual wire. So basically what you saw me do there is wrap all of this bit, this little bit, this bit. I'm not going to wrap this connection up yet. That's going to be the last thing I'm going to do, just wrap the little wire bit. But you can see, other than that little bit there, you can't really tell that, you know, it's been wrapped. You can't see the previous plastics underneath it, and I've wrapped all the way up to the connection up here. And that bit I've wrapped all the way up to the connection there, and I think I've done a very good job of hiding this one. You can't see any of the previous plastic. When I spoke to you guys, I'd just done this transition and this little bit down here, and now I've got all of this done. The only thing I would say or advise when you're doing these wiring looms is the thin wires are really hard. So the really thick bits are really easy to do. These bits are alright, but these bits, these really thin individual wires, and this one I'm not even worth it, it's just a ground, but these really thin individual wires are a massive pain to do. But so far I've got all the way down here and all the way back up to here. I've just got this bit to do, but I am running out of tape. I am going to need to buy more. I'll probably just buy another small roll, but I don't know if I'll carry this video on because it's probably going to be a while till I buy another small roll, because like I said before, this loom isn't going in the car till I've got a gearbox, and I need to get a gearbox. I am really impressed with how this has come along. Like, it's gone so well. To say it's my first time wrapping an actual engine loom or an actual wiring loom rather than PC wires, but going from like all this crusty horrible shit to this beautiful niceness, it's so satisfying, I'm not gonna lie. And yes, we still have bits like this where you can see bits of plastic. I will work on fixing that in the future, but for now I'm just gonna leave it where it is. I'm really happy with the amount of progress made. Just realised I missed a little spot there and there, but you know, we've got these little brackets still poking out. I think I did a good job around here. I'll probably patch it up a little bit more. It just looks so much better, so if you guys are contemplating this, I would highly recommend it. It would change the look of an engine bay. If you guys have enjoyed this video, like, comment, subscribe down below as you always do, and I'll see you guys in the next bloody video.